So the Masked Ningen the other day decided to, prompt people to give them hot takes, and I joined in because, why not? Nothing's going on in Dokkan right now, but it sort of hearing him talk about it made me want to delve into this more because it's been a while since I talked about it on my channel, and I'm going to read my reply here. A celebration optimally should end with one new team being established, or it's docked heavily for me, to be honest. Even filler like Topo's special pose celebration succeeded in this aspect. This should never be a problem with a major celebration like Golden Week. And I wanted to bring this up again because so many people are probably going to get into this game. Either they came here for Golden Week, or they came here for the 10th anniversary, or they're coming to us now because we might be getting a Daima character soon, or we might be getting the global download celebration soon, which is 4 Daima characters. Just it could be any amount of things, right? So I want to talk about this because if you happen to find this video, you'll be prepared going forward, because pulling in gacha is unfair. It sucks. Pulling sucks. It is not an enjoyable experience. It is not something that you should aspire to do. Gacha is predatory. So let's hop over to what exactly I'm talking about and we can get into this, right? Okay. So let me go ahead and pause. So I decided to pull this up actually in game so that you'd be able to see this firsthand and it wouldn't seem like this nebulous thing, right? So for this celebration, this Golden Week, I pulled all 3 characters and I pulled them in about 400 stones, right? I believe so. It was some small amount of stones. I genuinely just got really lucky. But if you're someone pulling, you might not get lucky. You might be free to play, low spending like me, and you don't pull them in 1,000. And if that happens, maybe you pull them in 1,000 and now you're like, oh, finally. But the thing I'd ask you right now is like, did Golden Week succeed in giving us a real team? And I'd have to say no, right? So these are the 4 characters that I got. I could coin Tech Kefla right now. I could. That would be 5 characters. The reason I haven't is because I don't know why I would coin Kefla, because she doesn't really change the state of my account. And again, you might be asking, well, what does that mean? It means that this team isn't living or dying based on Tech Kefla, right? Like, Accelerated Battle is a new team, right? It's a new, quote unquote, a new team that we could run. And let's say we're gonna go Accelerated Battle. We're going to go Rapid Growth, which is somewhere here. But for now, we'll just do the Universe Girls. So right here. And Rapid Growth is right here. There we go. And we'll go Partial Match. So Hit is the leader. We're going to put the 4 characters that I would want to use in this celebration on this team. And then I would want power, right? I would want power. I could use Vegito. But how am I getting past turn 1? How does this team get past turn 1? There's no way. Like, unless you're specifically just playing the Jiren stage, this is slaughtered. And even if you want to talk about playing like battle hardened formidable foes, it's not that much better. This is a lot of dodge or die. This isn't dodge and maybe you're okay. This is dodge or die. I've played a bunch at this point with these characters, so it's like, okay, I mean, AGL Goku has to be put in SOT 3, and I can't really put these other characters in that position, so it's like, all right, well, I mean, maybe I just switch him out and I could in the 4s. Oh, I really want to use this new character as well, but he's dodge or die again, right? So in this case, I've created a team that doesn't look very stable, right? So I've created a team that doesn't look stable. It's not really the same as creating a team. Whereas let's go to a celebration that did succeed here, right? So we just go right down here to uncontrollable power. And do you guys remember this one? Anyone remember this one? Oh, that looks good. Does it not? Like, this looks way fucking better, right? We could go here. We could go here. We could go, oh my god, when this guy easy aid, we could go here. We could take this free-to-play unit off. We could bring in this guy, or this guy, or this guy even, because there's no domain confliction, because his domain is up long after the int Broly. We could go here. Like, oh my goodness, what a team, right? We just got this guy. Like, this was a great time for Dokkan. This is really how you fill out a team, a squad, right? And it's just more dire as you like sort of look. We've got this character who, again, Reps of Universe 7 is actually on his list of tags that he wants in a fight. So even the earlier team that I put in isn't really getting the most out of him. So I guess we could go here. And then it's like, oh my god, what a terrible lineup. I guess the two newest carnivals that aren't Kefla, yeah, our team looks terrible. Vegeta, right? Like, Goku, UI Goku, like, this looks awful. This looks awful. So we didn't succeed in short, we didn't succeed in making a new hit team. We didn't succeed in making a new Kefla team, or Kale and Caulifla. We didn't succeed in making a new Goku team, and we didn't really succeed in like making these teams more worthwhile. Because remember, let's say I go to Pure Saiyans, right? Pure Saiyans is of course an extremely powerful one because of Vegito. Like, okay, so I'm doing this. I'm definitely doing that, right? I'm doing that. I'm doing that. So I got 4 in right now. Let's say that's locked. Well, I'm gonna want Goku, right? But if I don't want Goku, maybe I want some tank. You know, like, I don't know, man. It's like Earth Protecting. Oh yeah, I didn't even ding Earth Protecting Heroes, which should be down here. So let's get that in. It's like, I mean, I'd probably put Beast in. I'd probably put Broly in. And let's say, like, okay, there's my front line, there's my slot 1, so I can get my characters to come out. And then it's like, oh, I'm just adding Kale and Caulifla to this team. I'm just adding Goku to this team. Oh, but now Goku has tags that aren't fulfilled. Like, I really want people who think that if you really thought that Golden Week was like serviceable, like, I don't know what you got out of Golden Week. Because we're just left floundering, right? And I think that's pretty sad. Even in the case of the hit we got, all right, who's got Rapid Growth Accelerated Battle. Like, what really is the difference between the team I just made and, you know, the one I'm showing you now, right? I guess you could put this Janemba in. You could put this Cell in. But again, we need frontline. We need a slot 1, so we have to put them in. We want to put them in because they link the best with hit. But now my slot 1 looks terrible. It looks terrible again. So it's like, oh fuck, we need slot 1s. Like, I don't know. We can't put this support in because you can only go in slot 3. Yeah, it's interesting, right? It's interesting. I think this is the biggest trap people fall into in summoning, and it's the reason I would sort of be very careful, because remember, this guy is considered like a terrible, like, you know, he was considered like a terrible release, his team was bad, etc., but like at the end of the day, because he didn't really need to stay, because Cell isn't the star in a lot of ways, because Cell sort of hangs on the side, we're not going to count any of these. Like, you could finagle like certain characters onto your team, right? You know, he could stay in slot 2, and then we have this monster Super Easy A, right? This guy got Easy A. He's a Dodger. But again, though, Dodge or die. Like, it's not that much better. But think about the things I'm saying when I bring up Cell. I'm saying, well, here we go, another dodge or die team in a meta that doesn't have a lot of like stages where you dodge in. And it's like, well, at least this guy's a filler. Like, he's a filler month. So the same problems that he has are the same problems that the Golden Week characters have. As well as he's just the same team. Like, he could lead this team. It's so interesting. It's interesting what they decided to do with this last stretch of Dokkan. However, we at least have some pretty good news coming as far as Dokkan is concerned, which is that teaser we got. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to explain this concept because right now Dokkan is in a real odd spot, and we're still kind of playing with the same core roster because they're being extremely stingy with slot 1 characters. Characters like Beast are still considered some of the best in the game. A character like Tech Broly is a character I've talked about recently because his spot, his use case is still staggering. It's not that people want to use Tech Broly who has no damage. It's that we have to, right? Because if we don't, our teams are just getting blown away. Just getting absolutely blown away. I don't know why I selected strength here. I meant tech. So we can sort of start seeing like the... I'm putting these in a team to just sort of show you the like first slots we have right now. Obviously, I don't have the Vegeta from the Great Ape Vegeta, so that's one. But it's a really slim pickings, and we've had major releases already this year. Non-anniversary major releases this year, and we are struggling. I would say these last 2 spots essentially go to the Daima Vegeta, you know, for how much people hate him. Daima Vegeta and Great Ape Vegeta. It's not enough. It's not enough. So while I see characters like Kale and Caulifla who are fine in essence, because they weren't just made like a stable character, and you know me, I'm the person who talks about like, hey, don't just make every character Gotenks because we do need characters who are different. We need a balance. And for whatever reason, this is like the hardest thing when it comes to Dokkan, is they're bad at maintaining the balance. As characters were coming out, if you were here for my videos, if you watch my videos, I kept saying, just give Hit a slot 1, just give Hit a slot 1, just give Hit a slot 1. It's all he needs. If you give him a slot 1, his team is fine. If you give Hit a slot 1, double Hit is fine. He did not need anything more than Kale and Caulifla to be able to sit in slot 1. That is all he needed, because he could, let's say it's him, and then I'm gonna leave 2 spots open. So him, it could be Chlorio on the support, it could be, you know, it could be Kale and Caulifla, it could be, you know, these 2, it could be this guy right here. Or maybe we don't want to run them this time because we're just tired of seeing Vegeta win every single run. We could bring the Gogeta in. We could run Cell. And then these 2 spots, just being a strong, a powerful, like, slot 1 option. New slot 1 option, not old. Because the other issue with Hit is he takes a while to get going. He takes a little bit to get going. And you can't just have characters who take forever to get going on the same team lingering around, because eventually you're just gonna get like smothered. So it's like you could run, like, I guess you could run this guy as like a slot 1 for a little bit if you try your best. You could run this guy, but we do need eventually for these characters. Oh yeah, this guy is new. Not him, but yeah, like, just adding on characters. We do need some genuine options for this role, and the over reliance on dodge has been just really odd. It's been really off-putting, and you can see it starting to hurt teams really badly. I hope whoever comes out for Daima, I need them to just strictly be the best version of whatever they are. Teams do not need more slot 2s because we have enough. Like, it's getting... This is probably the least amount of showcase. I saw a tweet from Proton the other day where they said that like creativity was being halted by options because there's too much content, so people aren't as creative anymore. In the kindest way possible, no. People aren't creative because the content is funneling us into a space. You know, there's no dodge, so it has to be the characters that can tank. The characters that can tank are Beast and Tech Broly and Tech Vegeta, Daima Vegeta, like, etc., etc. It's you know, Vegito swapped over to the Vegeta side with Potara broken, things like that. We're being funneled by the game. The devs are funneling us. You give all of these characters, these 4 new characters who are brand new and, you know, could be so fun and so enjoyable, 30 more damage, 30 more attack stat on all of them. And you make one of these fuckers a slot 1 instead of a dodge or die monster, and we're talking. You know how many times I've been in runs with Hit, and I'm attacking, and then he just gets hit and dies? Like, it's not that I don't want to use Hit, but if you're calling Hit like a 9 out of 10, maybe you're the Festival of Battles demon, which is fine, but there's some pretty obvious holes in the make of like Dokkan units right now, and I think this would be the biggest thing I want to see change, because teams are in trouble. We just want some new teams. Whatever comes next, global download celebration is going to be, I mean, to say solely responsible for how the rest of this year plays out is sort of obvious. I mean, it's the 2nd anniversary essentially, the half Annie, and with that comes a level of expectation. So I'm just going to say for now that whatever happens, it's probably because they've been planning and plotting away at the second or the half Annie, so they haven't had enough time to do anything else, and it's fine. But I'm going to be looking for new strong slot 1s come next month. Next month, one of those characters better say put me in slot 1 and I can't die and I'm beast go on. With all that being said, like you like the video, subscribe and go to the club. We're all gonna make it, and peace.